Welcome back. Today's lesson is still a review lesson. We're going to be reviewing simple verb tenses. Today we're going to be reviewing the future tense. Now, actually, our last couple of lessons, we went over the present and the past. So our last lesson was about the simple present tense. The simple present tense does not mean it is something that is happening right now. I know it sounds like it should, but that's actually the present progressive tense, which we'll talk about later. So what is the simple present? Simple present, we're talking about habits, things that you repeat, or general facts and opinions. Facts are things that are true. Opinions are things that you think are true. So these are how we use the simple present tense. So if I say something like, we need food, yeah, that's kind of my general opinion about what I need right now, but I'm not talking about in the future, ongoing. This is right now my general thought about something. When we talked about the simple past tense, this is where we used regular and irregular verbs. How do we know if a verb is regular or irregular? Well, in the simple past, does the verb have an ed ending or does it not have an ed ending? But the simple past is a completed action that started in the past and finished in the past. So what is the simple future? The simple future we talked about actually in the past a couple of lessons ago, but the simple future has two patterns. Pattern one is will plus the verb. Now this is actually pretty easy to do because the verb is just going to be the base form of the verb. This is how you find it in the dictionary. So if I say, I will eat lunch after the grammar video. Okay, not now, later, right? Same thing with we will go to Latte World for my birthday. Yeah, not now, not today, later. What about the second pattern? Be going to plus the verb. Now this one, because the be verb, you rarely see it used as just be. We have to change it, either is, are, or am. We have to be careful about subject-verb agreement. So what is subject-verb agreement? I, you, we, they, he, she, it are your subject pronouns. So I, you, we, they are your plural subjects. So here, I am, you, we, they are. He, she, it are your singular subject pronouns. So we have to use he, she, it is. Right? So make sure that is done correctly because that little difference of using the correct be verb kind of shows me how fluent you are. What is your level? Are you still learning or have you gotten to a higher level of fluency? So make sure we have subject-verb agreement for the future tense for this part. Remember the verb is going to be just the base form. There's no change to the ending of the verb when you're using your simple future. Let's review.
Simple future tense review. When do we use the simple present tense? To talk about habits or general facts and opinions. How do we know if a verb is regular or irregular? Regular verbs end with ed or ied in the simple past tense. Irregular verbs do not end with ed in the simple past tense. When do we use the simple past tense? To talk about a completed action in the time before now. What are the two patterns to make the simple future tense? One, will plus verb. 2. Be going to plus verb. What do we need to do to the be verb in pattern 2? We need to change it to have subject-verb agreement. What form of the verb do we have to use in the simple future tense? We have to use the base or bare infinitive form of the verb.